I'm Andy.
And I'm Patrice.
And today we are going to talk about an article that we just read about new construction and how the permits are down and plummeting. And if you read the headlines, you would be shocked and scared and like, what's going on?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
And it's freaking some people out. And I'm telling you.
Don't freak out. I forbid anybody to freak out.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to give the ending away.
Well, and it's hard when you're not here. We're here every day. We are in it. We know. So it's always good to talk to somebody who knows.
Yeah. So in this video, we're going to go, not only, we always go around and check on our clients' builds. We're going to go check on a couple of them while we talk about this article and what's going on and kind of dissect the new construction process here in DFW. Alright, so like I said, we're in Celina, Texas, and right now, what they're reporting is Celina, Texas, their permits for new construction is down 41%. Let me give you some actual real hard data. We are talking about 983 permits so far in the first half of 2022 compared to 1,672 this time last year. Why is that? Well, we're going to discuss it. Stay till the end. We're going to give you kind of our opinions as we kind of go through here. Like I said, this is a Frisco Texas model, and this will be ready probably in the next 3 months or so.
Doesn't look like it's going to be ready in 3 months, but it will.
Assuming that they can put the brick up. That's been a major obstacle for this particular build. As well as one down the street that we have with Frisco Texas as well. You know what? Let's head over to Windsong Ranch and check out what's going on with Frisco Texas. So now we are heading over to some of our clients' builds in Windsong Ranch in Frisco Texas. And we don't want to be Mr. Negative at all. There's actually some positive news that came out of this article as well. Patrice, what are some of the positive areas that are...
Yeah, we do have some booming areas actually that are still up there and lots of permits and everything. I am going to look at my sheet to make sure I give the right numbers because I hate to not do that. But Denton, Texas is up 25%, which is fantastic. It's Anna is up double digits as well. And then
what is Anna up?
It's at 15%.
Okay.
So that's pretty good. Sherman, that's an up and coming. And we're going to do a video on Sherman just to give everybody kind of an idea about Sherman. But they're up a whopping 105%. Okay. So that's good.
So that's the next boom.
That's the next boom. So keep an eye out for Sherman. Now, people think that Celina seems like it's out there. Sherman, you feel like you're literally in the middle of nowhere. But
I wouldn't say in the middle of nowhere. I feel like you're in southern Oklahoma.
Well, well, that's true. But, you know, just wait. It's coming. It's all moving up there. So off we go to prosper.
So now we're in Windsong Ranch, and our clients build on this one. What's kind of unique is that they're actually building a pool at the same time. We get asked that all the time. Can you build at the same time? And generally, we don't recommend it just because they're going to charge a 10% management fee to kind of watch over it, and pools already these days are expensive. But if you want to be diving into your pool day one, this is the way to go. Now, in Prosper, Texas, Patrice, what are they saying in Prosper, Texas? What's going on with the permits first half of the year?
Permits in Prosper have fallen to 556 in the first half of the year compared to 696 from the first half of 2021. That's a 20% decline. And you can see there's a lot of building going on right here around here.
What about this pool?
What about this pool?
Now, one of the nice things, though, I will say, is like right now, they've got the travertine built out, so everything is built out. Day one, they'll be able to jump into this pool and be able to enjoy it. So that's nice. Let's go to one of our other builds in Windsong.
More information on some of the other cities that we're not going to go through today. And like McKinney, for example, 941 permits year to date. It's down a mere 5% from the 988 issued midpoint last year. So they're not down that much. McKinney's a great place to live still. All these places are still fantastic. And like we said, we're going to explain why we think this is happening. Stay to the end so we can explain what we think.
Absolutely. Now this next house is built by Traditions. It's in the peninsula of Windsong Ranch, and excited to see this one come along.
Yes, very excited. So now we're at one of our other clients' builds, and as you can see, the brick looks really red, and that shocks people sometimes. But this is paintable brick, so it's a brick that actually will hold on to that paint and take it really, really well. So it's not going to stay this red. It will be painted. So let's go in and take a look.
As much as we'd love to show you this house, we can't get in.
See, the door is blocked.
You can't get in. The door's blocked. The front, they're doing
I'll show you the front.
brick and all that good stuff. But we have several builds going on in Windsong, so we'll just show you another one.
Yep.
So we are still in the peninsula, still with Traditions. We've got, this is one of our newest constructing houses going up. It's in the frame stages. We also have another Traditions that is going up right here that I haven't even started the foundation yet. So just a little preview on the permit issue that you got to read between the lines, kind of interpret what really is going on the ground here in North Texas. As you can see, plenty of construction. You can hear it all around us. Anyway, let's go take a look. Whenever you're walking a construction site, it's so important to be on the lookout because there's all sorts of nails and all that sort of thing. So just be careful, Patrice, when you're walking through. It's probably tough to see on
Real tough, yeah.
Real tough to see, kind of, right? So we'll keep an eye on this and definitely show you the progress as it progresses. It's a little bit easier to video. So what I think we should do now is go hit a Southgate home in Frisco, Texas. What's going on in Frisco, right? Everybody wants to know. Let's head on over. Right, so now we are in Frisco, Texas, in Northwood Manor. It's a subdivision just adjacent to Newman Village, and right across, which is kind of exciting. Maybe we'll show you some B-roll of the PGA. We're kind of on the south side of the PGA and everything that's going on, but they're starting to cut some lots and that sort of thing. So, but this is one of our clients at new construction builds. This thing is coming along nicely. This thing is probably about 2 months away, but as you can see, it's just a phenomenal house. You can tell they're working on it. So Patrice, what is going on in Frisco, Texas?
So I'm going to get out my trusty paper because my memory isn't as good as Andy's. So I am going to read off my paper. So the single family building permits are down 40% in Frisco. And so it's 853 compared to the 1,412 that we used to have, or that we had before. So you'll find out why we think that is in a bit. All right, so Andy had mentioned that we are going to show you some of the lots over on the PGA side being graded right now, so you just kind of get an idea of what's going on here. And so I'm going to turn around the camera and show those to you.
All right, so now we are on the fields west. This is where Legacy is. You can see where it's cutting through. This is where Patrice's favorite hotel is going in.
The Ritz-Carlton.
The Ritz-Carlton.
See, it's my favorite. I could barely even remember what it was called.
And then right up here is going to be where you can start seeing some lots, and that's going to be a development called Brookside. That's kind of the first ones that are being developed. I know Taylor Morrison is going in there, along with a couple others. So anyway, this is the south side, right off of Panther Creek, between the tollway and 420, or actually, yeah, between 423 and Teal. So, okay, so as you can see, there's plenty of new construction still going on. But despite what the numbers say, why are the numbers off? Patrice, what do you think?
Well, during the pandemic, everybody came and swarmed in here and bought all the lots that were available. And now most of these builders had planned for these lots to take them out, you know, several years, and so they were depleted. And so these new phases that they were planning on building later on, now they have to get them ready to build.
And that takes time.
That takes time. Yeah, so it's not a matter of, I mean, it's just a matter of not having the lots available.
We're in talking to sales reps and new construction every single day.
Yep.
If that is something that you're interested in, give us a call, text, email, however it is that you want to get a hold of us. Hit that dream home form. But I'm telling you, things are still booming out here in North Texas. Don't read all the doom and gloom. Remember, you are buying the house, renting the mortgage. If you're worried about interest rates and that sort of thing, that's something to be concerned with.
Yes.
Obviously, it impacts your mortgage and everything else. But I'm telling you, the Dallas, Texas is going to double in size between now and 2030, and there's still tons. Every day we're seeing new businesses and headquarters moving their headquarters out here in North Texas.
Which is another video we're going to do.
Yeah, and with that comes jobs and obviously houses. So until the next time, I'm Andy.
And I'm Patrice.
Take care.